Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. In our last episode, we ended things off as we were attempting to figure out what's going on with Albert Palmer. And yeah, in between episodes, I noticed that oh shit! Ah, fuck! How do I get in there? Oh, okay, this is it. This is how we go. Okay, so we need to be here, and please. Okay, good.
Ah, there it is. Harmonil for severe anxiety and nervous disposition. Thanks for nothing, old fart. I'll get a good price for your precious pills.
So he did indeed steal the pills from his dad. I see. What a rat motherfucker. Alright, let's go talk to him. Hey man, I know what you're doing in there. Don't touch yourself, alright? You'll grow hair in places that you don't want. You rat bastard. Why is it loading? What the hell? What is going on? Hello?
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
The fuck was that? Why was it loading? I don't understand.
Why did you try to steal your father's medication?
Why shouldn't I? What has he ever done to earn my respect?
Your father seems to hold quite a grudge against you.
Man's a walking gin bottle. I ain't seen him sober since he got back from the war. But the gun? Now that is a surprise.
It is clear that you have a somewhat contentious relationship with your father.
Oh, really? Nothing clever to say?
He's an alcoholic. That must make life difficult.
Oh, no, it's perfectly fine. No money, no home, no friends to lend a hand. My father should have died in France.
How about you die? He may be dangerous, he deserves patience for what he endured. I feel like as a punk like him, I don't know if this would really work. Maybe... I'm just gonna try... I don't know.
War can change you. I have seen many men who have lost their wits on the battlefield.
I'm not gonna lose any more time with that drunken arse. Me? I prefer to take my chances with the wet boot boys.
Why do you wish to join the gang?
Why do you want to join a gang, Albert?
I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life sleeping under bridges.
I understand that living in poverty may be a doorway to a life of crime. But you are still young enough to turn back.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm old enough to do what needs to be done.
Why not choose a better path? Crime is no solution. You're old enough for the death penalty. I wonder if maybe that might scare him, but... Okay, so I still need one more hint from him, meaning that I can't mess anything up. Old enough for the death penalty. I feel like maybe that's the way to do it, perhaps, but,
Yes, Albert. You're old enough for the death penalty.
So what? A good life and a quick death, that's all I want.
Is it actually, though? Alright, well, at least I didn't fail any hints. Okay, cool.
Admit it. You stole the drugs to prove yourself to the gang.
Of course I did. The wet boot boys got it sorted. Territory, respect, money. They'll take me in now.
Really? Are you sure about that? I don't see them.
I was supposed to meet one of their boys to prove I'm not a loser. Maybe something happened.
Oh, okay, so we got a
Goodbye,
new side quest then. Promising recruit. Alright, so where do I find this? Where exactly would that be? Oh, okay, so that's over there. Alright, well, we'll go investigate that in a bit. Yeah, you know what, let's actually go now. I feel like we're pretty much done with this place, except for the whole Cadogan, Master Bates missing and whatnot. Or not really missing. He just doesn't seem to have made an appearance in Whitechapel yet, which is kind of annoying. But I feel like maybe I need to sleep before I can actually see him in that place, but we'll see. For now, let's bugger off. Don't mention the blood again, alright? Thank you. I'm glad you didn't mention that blood again. Every time, he's like, the blood here. I think it's been checked here. Oh. I wonder if maybe...
This creature was probably once Albert's contact.
Oh, shit. Okay, you know what? Let's give it a tussle. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, shit. I am not using the right weapon. Actually, let me try the truncheon. Okay. Alright, bitch. Nice. Okay, we're not gonna suck him off yet. We're going to just stun lock him as much as we can here. You rat bastard. Nice, nice. Come on. Oh, crap. Does that actually do anything? How dare you, good sir? How dare you? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. There you go. How does that feel, bitch? Now I drain you. Fantastic. Okay, we're doing pretty well against him so far. Knock on wood. Yeah, that's right. Except, wait, did he hit me too? Oh, man. How could you? How could you hit me? Just a doddering old man. Here to check on his petunia plants or whatever it is I'm here to actually do. Alright, you know what? I don't like that I am not full up on blood, so I'm going to see if I can perhaps get some more blood from you, good sir. Fantastic. Alright, here we go. Another ferocious sucking. And you're dead. Oh, you're not dead. Now you're dead. Nice. Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one. Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove to me he could get some drugs from the black market, or for the black market, and delivered quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a wet boot boy, and he must now meet the bosses to get his orders.
I'm sure Albert would like to know he's been accepted by the wet boot boys.
Mm-hmm. Do we give it to him, or do we give it to his dad? I don't know. But, I mean, I think we're gonna need to go to Whitechapel later anyways. I'm kind of sick of that place, so I'm just gonna bugger off. We'll go back and finish off this quest once we've actually slept, because I think Master Bates isn't gonna show up until we have slept, so I guess we should go report back to Lady Ashbury. But do some looting before we actually get there. And I think there's something that Tippets does that I haven't fully snooped on yet. Yeah, Tippets here does something, and as I was doing the whole redo of the game, I noticed that he did something, but I didn't want to explore it because I wasn't recording. And I think everyone else is pretty much good. Oh wait, Thelma.
Running in your veins.
Yeah, miss?
So many days.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. Nobody's searching for you.
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
Alright, that's great. Any other investigation things that I need to... Ooh. Hello, hello. And also... Oh wow, I guess I never really noticed that. Okay, cool. Do we talk to Swansea? I guess we don't really need to talk to Swansea. What's this? Oh, this guy. Where the fuck is he? And you also need to get the missing ingredient stuff. Where is he? I'm assuming he's down with his buddy. So they should be by the canal area, I think. So let's deliver that. Let's give him his headache medication, and then we'll talk to Lady Ashbury. Hey, found your dude.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe, for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
Alright, can we talk to you now?
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Sure thing.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
Probably stuck in the trenches or whatever.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Oh yeah, I remember he did say that he has a fear. He developed the fear of rats from being in the trenches. All right, that's nothing new.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
Really?
I fought in France too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
Right. Anything else?
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking
Actually-
vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Actually, about the whole waking up
Goodbye,
under a
Mr.
pile of
Blight.
dead bodies.
Take care of yourself.
All right, buddy.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
He's just claustrophobic.
Do you need
wait.
medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
Well, I still gotta give you your medicine.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
All right, there you go. Nice. You got Hippocratic Oath. Fantastic.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Oh, is that so? Oh, my life is so
Why were you
tortured.
locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Ah, claustrophobia. There you have it.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctors said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Will you, though? I mean, it doesn't seem like you're dealing with anything.
Oswald, Why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
Alright, okay. Soldier's guilt. It was your childhood. You got buried. I feel like you got buried.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
It sounds a little different than what Newton said, didn't it? We're both buried alive, whereas when Newton said it, it kind of sounded like he was buried by himself.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. Oh, the terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
Shameful thoughts? Or maybe there were two separate events.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
Yeah, I thought about what I could do to survive, just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
Whoa. That's a new development.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Anything else to talk to about him? I don't think so. Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher.
Well, that's a new development.
Try to take care of yourself.
Maybe we can talk to Newton about it? Where's Newton? Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
I guess?
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. And surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
I see. Yeah, so they were two separate events.
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see? Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
Alright.
How do you feel about Oswald, Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, I never thought I'd love a man.
I won't say a word. I can only advise caution. Enjoy your love.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy.
Fair enough.
It's all so new to me.
Alright, cool. So I guess that's all we have to know about Newton. What about Oswald? I guess we've learned everything about him as well. Fantastic. So I think, yeah, I just need to learn about Tippets and Mortimer and these two.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Fantastic. Alright. So let's bugger off and go talk to Lady Ashbury and let her know that we have indeed completed the blackmailing stuff. I mean, we haven't killed the Nurse Crane or anything like that, but I don't think she was asking for that. Or maybe she was, I don't know. Not sure what kind of lady this person is. Although, what's... uh-oh.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Really? Trusted you, in the end you're a killer. Compassion only hides your appetite.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Sarcasm? What? That wasn't sarcasm at all. What the hell?
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
I beg your pardon? Why would I pay for the ransom? You're the one that's been going around sucking off dudes in their wrists and shit and like fucking killing them. And so you're being blackmailed for that. And I offered to help out and I chose to let Nurse Crane live, so I'm the one that has to pay? And also, was it me or did the flow of the conversation go a little strangely there? Like, I wasn't being sarcastic at all. And then, I don't know, it just seemed a little off to me. Alright, I guess let's find out about me first.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
Normal practice?
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Are you my mommy?
Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Are you sure about that? I just caught you sucking off a dude's wrist. Like, seriously, what the hell?
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Well, then tell me more.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
What? I don't understand. So I guess is it a type of vampire then?
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Okay, if you say so.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Except for the pleasure of drinking.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Okay.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Well, could you be more specific? Alright, fine.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Guard of Priwen. Okay, so I am pronouncing it correctly.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Well, I mean, it's no surprise what with you going around sucking people off.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
It's the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects them.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Alright, is that everything? I guess I've spoken to her about everything. Alright, cool.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady.
Alright,
I must
fantastic.
quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Great. Well, we're gonna do that in the next episode. We will analyze the thing, and then hopefully... I feel like I don't have enough experience points to sleep, but maybe we'll get to sleep in the next episode, and then we can go back to Whitechapel, try to look for Master Bates, as well as give the recruiter's note to either Albert or Benjamin. We'll see. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have good breakfast.